just don't overcomplicate it. This is Rick Jarman, Real Estate Old School. I was out here fixing to take me a swim and smoke a cigar first. I hadn't had a cigar all week, you know. Y'all may think I smoke them every day, but I don't. There was a time I did when I was younger, but now I smoke 2 a week, sometimes 3. I hadn't had none at all this week since last Saturday. So I was wanting one. Good old Cuban cigar. But anyway, back to what I want to talk to you about. Don't overcomplicate it. I get a lot of DMs from people saying, you know, you just make it so easy, it's easy for me to understand. Folks, I sure ain't no rocket scientist. I barely got out of high school. Started out as a carpenter, into trades, learned this business, just studying things, trying to find out about real estate. You know, I worked for 10 years at the University of Alabama in maintenance. A lot of times I'd go over to the business library and check out books on real estate, educated myself about it. It's what you have to do. But a lot of you want to overcomplicate it. You want to, I've told this story before and I'll tell it again. One time I had somebody send me a DM with all these graphs and stuff and analyzing this deal this person was looking at on a house now. I don't know if I thought it was a good deal, which, you know, if you watch any of my videos, you know I don't analyze deals for you, but this is kind of when I first got started. And I was kind of intrigued by all this crap he had sent me. So I looked at it and tried to figure out the best I could what all the graphs and things we're talking about. And I said, well, buddy, to me it looks like the deal might be a little on the skinny side, but if you've already got it, you just gonna have to make the best of it. Well, he hadn't even bought it. And I'm thinking, I have never in all my years, you know, I hear people talking about having analyzing software and stuff. Man, I have to analyze it. I sit down with a legal pad, write down how much I'm paying for it, how much the payment's going to be, how much I want to leave for repairs, how much the taxes and the insurances are, see what I got left over, and it's analyzed. That's it. It's not complicated. You buy it, you rent it, you pay your payment, the tenant pays your rent, hopefully you got some money left over if you did it right. That's all there is to it. Let time take care of it. If you're buying rental property, it's a time game. I believe in leverage. I've talked about that. People say, well, I won't pay cash. Well, you pay cash for yours. How many can you buy in a 10-year period paying cash? I did a video the other day. I said, if you got that kind of money, you may not even need to be in the real estate business. If you're going to pay cash every time, you know, you can't really grow to a large number of properties, in my opinion, unless you leverage. And folks, I want to tell you, a lot of y'all new followers to me, and I appreciate y'all so much. I want to tell you, I've got approximately 55 videos on my page. In every video, except maybe just a handful, I'm trying to tell you something in them. Now, you got to do the work and go and watch them, you know. But let me ask you something. People pay all this money to go to these seminars and everything. You can go on here and watch my videos for free and maybe pick up some good information on renting property, flipping houses, everything. And not one time, I mean not one time in any video am I trying to sell you anything. I don't want your money. I'm doing this because I want to help, but I just can't keep up with all the DMs and stuff. My wife's already getting on my butt. She says, you always on that phone. Well, honey, I'm trying to answer some of these questions. I just can't keep up anymore, folks. I want to, but please go and watch the videos. There's something, and I try to entertain you too. You know, I want it to be fun. When I started this whole process, my son had told me one day, he said, Dad, you need to write some of this stuff down, because I'm always talking about I'm going to write a book. I've been talking about it on here for a year. And I am fixing to write that book. But he said, you ought to start writing some of this stuff down. Even for me, he said, talking about him, where he'd have, you know, he was raised helping run the construction company and building. And just in the last couple of years, well, I guess it's been 5 years now, he's been more involved in the rental side because we quit building. In 2015, when I turned 60 years old, I was a home builder for 31 years and did the rental on the side. My building was my business. I flipped houses, remodeled everything, you know. I've been in this business full time, folks, for 36 years. If I didn't make something happen, I didn't get a paycheck. But I was buying up rental property and doing things, saying, well, you can do if you got a job. I ain't tell you to go quit your job tomorrow. To me, I want to be in business for myself. That's what I did. But long and short of it, he said, Dad, start writing this stuff down. Well, I don't like to, you know, I can't spell. I tell everybody I can't spell, but I can add like hell. So I started making these videos. It's helping him too. That's why I started out doing it. But I found out I love it. I enjoy it. I like doing it, you know. I like getting out here, saying what's on my mind, sharing it with you. I want you to know how simple it really is. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it. Just do it. It's always got to be a deal. You know, if I buy it, it's a deal. You're going to say, how you know it's a deal? Go watch the video. I got several of them on it. It's always got to be a deal when you buy it. And you go from there. There's videos on there tell you how I do things or whatever. And I just think it'll help you. I mean, like I said, I'm not telling you to watch the videos for any other reason that, you know, I want to help people. And, you know, but I want to help them through my videos. I just, that's what I'm trying to do. And that's why I started this. So, for all my new followers, go and watch the videos. Oh yeah, I did a video yesterday, and I bet I had 50 people ask me why I don't do refrigerators. For those of you that hadn't asked me yet, I'm going to tell you, it costs a lot of money to get refrigerators worked on. Refrigerators. I cut it off that little southern talk there. It costs a lot of money to get refrigerators worked on. It's hard to find people to work on them. We furnish stoves. We can work on stoves. That's the only appliance we furnish. We don't do refrigerators. And it had kept us from renting any piece of property. Whatever you're doing, if it doesn't increase the rent, don't do it. Now, I don't do refrigerators. That's why. When you save maintenance costs, that's more money in your pocket. More money in your pocket means you got more money to do what you want to do with. Anyway, that's what I had on my mind today. Hopefully I'll talk with y'all tomorrow. Sometimes I take Sundays off. A lot of times I've cut back on my videos a little bit. I was trying to do one every day, and now I'm trying to do all the DMing and all the stuff, and you know. So I'll cut 4 or 5 videos a week. Because I don't plan anything ahead. When I get up and get started, I don't have a clue what I'm going to do them on. I just do them. So anyway, hope y'all have a great weekend. I'm going to take that swim now, as soon as I finish this cigar.